And as British Prime Minister Theresa May makes her way to India and has arrived now, the Indian government says it expects the UK to be more welcoming of Indian students and skilled professionals. The UK visa policy makes it difficult for the Indian IT industry to move its workers to the UK. Here's a report.
Trade and investment are high on British Prime Minister Theresa May's three-day visit to India. This is her first bilateral visit as Prime Minister to a country outside the European Union. May was sworn in on 13th July. She succeeds David Cameron, who resigned after the UK voted to leave the EU in the 23rd June referendum.
India and the UK have robust trade and investment partnership. Bilateral trade in goods stood at 14 billion in 2015-16. India is the third largest investor in the UK. UK also happens to be the third largest investor in India and the leading investor among the G20 countries.
The changes to the UK's visa policy for non-EU nationals worries India. They will make it difficult for professionals such as doctors from India to live and work in the UK. Indian students also are an anxious lot.
Yes, it is true that in the last year or so, the number of Indian students enrolling in UK universities has gone down by almost 50%, from around 40,000 to around 20,000 now. This has happened because of restrictions on post-study stay in the UK. Indian students and people-to-people relations are important pillars of India-UK ties. We have raised our concerns on the difficulties being faced by Indian students with the UK side, and we expect mobility issues to be raised during this visit.
Some of the moves to reduce immigration into the UK, such as stopping the post-study work visa for students and introducing a visa bond for Indian nationals, were taken during Theresa May's tenure as Home Minister. The Indian government says mobility issues will be taken up with May. Indian industry bodies such as NASSCOM or the National Association of Software and Services Companies is seeking a bilateral worker mobility pact and wants the UK to treat movement of IT workers as a trade priority, not an immigration issue. Bureau Report, WION.